Hey everyone, let's talk LinkedIn really quick. So I have on the screen a version, it's a screenshot from somebody else. It doesn't look quite like the LinkedIn recruiter I had when I was at Matrix, but I really don't want to have to pay for LinkedIn just to do a screenshot. So we're going to use this. It's still kind of the same concept. So when a recruiter does a search, they're going to build out a Boolean search, which is what we talked about last week. They're finding you based on keywords in your profile. They can get very specific or they can leave it broad. So they can say that they can search you by job titles. So it's really important for you to use job titles that are transferable. They can search by location. So when you're setting up your profile, also notate if you're open to relocate to a specific area. They can set up based on skills, so skills that you have listed in your profile, as well as any keywords. So that's how they search. Then they have these results based on here's every candidate that has that criteria. Here is the ones that are most likely to respond. That's where we're trying to get you. As well as if you're open to new opportunity or if you have a connection to a specific company. So those are the areas that we're working on to try to get you in this most likely to respond category, and making sure that if somebody sends you, like if I'm going to spend one of my InMail credits, then I am going to use that very specifically on somebody who is most likely to engage back with me. So perfect. I just wanted to show you that. Now let's go through a couple of other things. One, when you're working on LinkedIn, one of the areas that gets you in this most likely to respond, I know we talked about the SSI this morning. I posted a link to it. That is just a really good barometer of the health of your social media profile. Recruiters don't see your score. Nobody else sees it. Really, it's just for you to see and know kind of where you stand as far as the health of your profile. And that engagement piece is the most important piece because it really does matter how you show up in search results. So you want to post 3 to 5 times per week using at least 12 words on your original post. So it could be sharing an article and copying, pasting over a quote. It could be putting a quote of the day. It doesn't have to be like things you thought of. It's just you need to be out there sharing information that sets you apart as an expert. It's about branding. What do you want people to think of when they see your profile or when they hear your name? When we go to your page, does it brand all the way? So when we go, I'm going to use Chris, who is in this group with us. I'm picking on you, Chris. We created a couple of different banners for him to switch out so that he had these really cool options that when you go to his profile, you know that he does donor relationship management. And it, again, is all about getting you branded. There's very specifics on doing that, like having a picture that ties to what you do or want to do, as well as we go ahead and put your name on it. It's creating this whole complete brand. Canva is the tool that I use for that. It is super, super easy to use. If I go in here and go down through these, then again, I have Chris up on the screen, and then we can go down through and see that we're creating banners for multiple people. What I want to focus on is right here, this banner. What I would do is I picked out a picture. I like things that are digital because I help people navigate the digital hiring process. So if I go with that one, then I can add text to it. And I can pick out any text I want, really. Doesn't matter what it says over here because we're going to change that. I'm going to click and drag this over here. I want my name. I'm going to ungroup this text so that I can move it around individually. So I want to make this a lot smaller. Okay. And I don't really love that font as much as I thought I would. So I'm going to pick a different font. There we go. I like that one. And then I can add in a little quote here that supports my brand. Something like, I help job seekers navigate the digital hiring process. I can make this bigger. Okay, so it's that easy to build a new banner, guys. And then I go here, it's page 10. I'm going to download it as a PNG. Wait for that to download, and then we will go over into LinkedIn and upload it as my new banner for this week. I do tend to switch this out because you do want to update your LinkedIn once a week. Here's the SSI. I'm working on the engaging with insight because I struggle with sometimes going out and responding to people. But let me go to my profile. All right. And I tend to do really digital banners and all that stuff just because I like it. And I think it supports that brand of navigating the digital hiring process. So I'm going to change photo. I'll go to my downloads. Okay, and then I'll just save this. And that will become my new banner. You have to be really careful about like here it's all right on the edge, so I may go in and change that later and move some things up because your profile can cover it. But again, I just wanted something up there to show you guys. The other thing is creating different social media graphics. So if you go to create design, you can choose like LinkedIn banner, or you can do just a social media graphic to do a quote of the day. You could do anything that you wanted, really. And there's so many different options. There's templates over on the side to use. So don't hesitate to get into Canva, look at what's out here for free. You can do quotes, you can do all kinds of things. But it's really important to create a variety of content so that it's not all text, not all pictures, not all videos. Remember, text only posts get more engagement. So that'll be our trivia of the day if you're watching the video and paying attention.